What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to Average Jack Gaming. Today we're going to be checking out our first 2023 batch of Bburago F1 models. We're looking at the Mercedes W14 and the Alpine A523. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Alright, so the first car we're going to take a look at is the Alpine A523. Just a brief overview of how this thing looks. It looks really cool. I really enjoy how Bburago has made their glossy finish paint and also added some matte in for this year. I feel like their cars are getting better and better as the years go on. So here's the first look at the box. This is the 1/43rd scale Pierre Gasly Alpine A523. Got that on that side. BWT Alpine F1 team on top with Bburago logo. On the back side, pretty simple and clean, just the same thing, smaller. Made in China, and then there's your Chinese labeling. So when you open this thing up, the car is actually inside on the base, but I just unscrewed it just to show you guys for this review. But pretty simple, clean base there. Nice and black, says Alpine A523. Can't ask for anything better than that. So moving from nose to the rear here, see the BWT logo, all the sponsors, Pierre Gasly's number, Alpine logo. Really good suspension detail. I like how they did the matte black finish there as well. Into the halo, and then Pierre Gasly's helmet. Moving back over, got the Castrol, E-Tech, and Renault logos in there, and then Pierre Gasly's 10, and then the rear wing. Looking at the colors of these cars, it looks really, really good. Really like how they did the gloss blue finish, and then the matte black, and then also the glossy pink on the side. Really good detail to do that matte black, because I know a lot of teams are doing that carbon fiber from this year, like the Mercedes W14 that we'll see in a second. So the side pods on this car, this was before everyone was trying to copy Red Bull in early 2023, so it's kind of its own little thing, interesting little like downward bubble shape, but that's Alpine's take on the 2023 concept. Now eventually move more towards Red Bull, but you also have these little flaps that go up on the top of it, kind of like a reverse Ferrari 2022 Coke bottle shape. But like I mentioned before, this is Pierre Gasly's helmet in there. I'll get a closer shot so you can see it a little better. But good detail on the helmet. So we're going to flip this car on the underside. Check out the the floor. Now really not much to look at here. Obviously it's just a toy Bburago model, but pretty meh details. This is where the Venturi tunnels are that create that ground effect car for this year and last year. But decent little detail. I mean, it looks good from the top here. You can see the entrances to those Venturi tunnels, but yeah, looks pretty decent. Alright, so the next car we're going to take a look at is the Mercedes W14. As a Mercedes fan, I would like to forget this model and the W13 because only one win in the past 2 years, but anyway, moving on to the W15. But no, in all seriousness, this thing looks really good. Matte black finish throughout the whole car, good little accents, and we'll get into this overview. So here's the box, this year in the Petronas green / bluish color. Got all the logos in the front, F1 W14 ear performance. On the top, Petronas logo, Mercedes, back side, official stuff. Bottom, also label China. And then inside, just like the Alpine A523, the Mercedes AMG F1 W14 ear performance. But pretty cool thing right there. Pretty cool. Alright, so from the nose to the rear, looking at this thing, we got the Mercedes logo, got the Petronas logo, Petronas Cintium on the front nose, and then moving further, we got the Petronas, Lewis Hamilton's number, Petronas Cintium again. Looking at the halo, we have the fluorescent little color there for Lewis Hamilton. Also have the helmet in there, and I'll get a close-up shot of that so you can see it. Moving back further, we got the Ineos logo, Team Viewer, Petronas, and then the engine cover, and the no side pods there. Moving to the rear, we got the rear wing, Petronas, looking pretty sweet. Ineos on the back. Alright, so moving on the colors, matte black, like I said before, really captures that carbon fiber look pretty well, but not much else to say there. Alright, so for the side pods, this is the zero pod concept that they tried to make work in 2023 from 2022, and we know how that went. They just slapped side pods onto this thing, but yeah, there's the top view of it. Really thin, and then the engine cover is a little wider up top. Again, on the floor, the same basic model pretty much. I don't think there's much of a difference between the A523 and the W14. Yeah, no, not much at all. Alright guys, that is about it for the overview. Just want to go over the price and where I got these. So I got these things on eBay for $25 a piece. Now the Bburago models with the helmets and the bases, they're a little more expensive than the helmetless cars. Helmetless cars run about 16 to 20 bucks, where these are $25. So if you know an F1 fan in your life and you want to get them something for the holidays, look no further than eBay, because these things are pretty cheap. Shipping wasn't that terribly long. I think it was about a week for these, which you can't complain coming from China, but yeah, that's about everything. If you guys enjoyed this video, like I said before, please like it, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.